Hey, if you're thinking right about now that I've absolutely lost my mind, I'd say you don't know me very well, because that happened a long time ago. But if you're thinking that I'm somehow going to relate a swing to singing, well, then maybe you do know me, because everything in my world relates to singing. Those of you familiar with my book know that I use a pendulum to describe the breathing process and divide it into 4 phases. The first phase is inhaling, which is active. That's where we kind of pull back the swing here, and that would be taking in as much breath as you can. Then when you drop on the swing, you release and gravity takes you. But as every kid knows, if you kick your feet in the right place, you get to go more than that above here. So this would be like using core muscles to empty out your lungs. From this point, all you got to do is let go, and gravity brings you back on the swing, and air pressure will re-enter into your lungs, and then another kick at the appropriate time, and you've loaded again. So this is sing and breathe, sing and breathe. And where we get into trouble is when we stop the flow. So we breathe in, lock our throats, get ready to hit the pitch, and then start again. So this really interrupts the flow if I constantly stop the swing and stop at this point, get ready to swing, and then release. I don't gain as much momentum as if it's an uninterrupted swing. What I think is so important for singers to grasp here is that 2 of those phases of breathing are for free. They're released. So that means once you've taken in a breath, once you fill your lungs with air, all you need to do is release that air. It's not an activity, it's an inactivity. You're going to release into the singing. And then once you come to the end of a phrase, your lungs are creating a vacuum. So all you need to do is release those core muscles and the exhale will begin. That's a released activity. So from this point, I release into the swing, and from this point, I'm going to fall back in. So the pendulum is a continual motion of release and work, and release and work, and so should your breathing. A great way to practice this is to do a series of random scales, one after the other, and be mindful about never hesitating into the next scale. Even if you're a little unsure of the pitch, just let yourself breathe in and sing, and breathe in and sing. It's a really good unconscious habit to build to reward your singing. Let's try. Now you try it alone. And sing. Remember, there's no hesitation. Breathe in and sing. The random pitches are on purpose, trying to tangle you up. How'd you do? Now keep in mind, this habit of stopping a breath before you sing a note has probably gone completely unnoticed to you until now. It's a very subtle habit, but it will really reward your singing because it creates much less muscle use. You're going to breathe in and release into the phrase, and breathe in and release into the phrase. Now this is why mapping out a song, the phrasing of a song, is so important. So many times what we do during an intro or maybe during a solo or instrumental part is we get ready for the next phrase too early. So we take in a breath and then we wait for our part to come around. Harmony singers also have a hard time dealing with this. So the ideal is to wait so you could breathe and sing, and breathe and sing in a very uninterrupted flow. So remember, removing that tiny hesitation and creating a flow with your air will reward any type of singing you do, from classical to rock to jazz, even swing. Oh, do not let me get away with that.